Hello, beautiful Pisces. We're going to try this again tonight. Hopefully tonight I'm going to get something done. Yeah. When it comes to you're this channel with you guys, Spirit has been really intensified. Yesterday I wanted to do a video about a message from our past selves to see how we could move forward. And I think that judging from the comments, especially the first one, I guess I guess I kind of channeled in some spirits from literally from the past. So for some of you to give you messages, and that's okay. I mean, I'm okay with it as long as for some of you it has helped. And if you haven't seen that video, go ahead. Literally took me 3 times to do it. But I got some great information that when I react a certain way, it's because I am not reading the cards. And I instinctively knew that I had to redo it over and over again because I wasn't getting, it wasn't feeling correct. Okay, so that's a good sign. It's good for you. It means that what you're getting is accurate and the information that I give is going to resonate with my crowd because they're tuning into you and they're giving you messages. I liked the crystal deck so much yesterday. It helped me out so much. I'm going to use it again today. And yeah, I'm so happy to be here with you, Pisces, as always. I think you are great. I adore you. This is a Pisces channel. My name is Jane. This is Intuitive Energies. I'm a Pisces myself, Capricorn Moon, and Aquarius North Node. And I built this channel because I wanted to inspire, motivate Pisces. Whoever finds me, and you guys are finding me, and you're making my dreams come true, because if I can get this platform at a high enough rate, I might able to make a few dollars and feed myself. Because I've currently changed my job situation to just be this. So yeah, I have a couple days more in the outside world, and then I am going to be having a long winter with you guys, and I'm going to be growing and doing more for you, I hope. That's the whole point to this, to follow my calling and to help at the same time. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start reading because that's why we are here. All right, Spirit, help us. I would like to see a message from our past selves, okay? Let's have a card that would represent who we were as our past self. We have the Page of Swords. I take care of the detail and stay in control. Oh my, yes, that would be completely right, okay? I forgot my clarifier deck and I just moved you guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to come here and just do the readings without too much problems. Because I was a little bit, I have to admit, a little bit apprehensive because yesterday was so energy depleting and I had to go to work today. It was interesting. So the first question was, what card represents myself? So it's like I take care of the detail and stay in control. I would say yes. We probably were very, I think that for myself, I don't know if this is all Pisces, but I feel that I needed to have control over the situation all the time, okay? To the point that when something bad happened, either when my kids got sick, I felt very much out of control, and it wasn't very good, okay? Yes, I felt that somehow if I was in control of the situation, you can keep the balance, okay, the temperance of what is going on, okay? So Pisces, there's a lot of you out there that this may have been you in the past. Needing to have control of every single situation and figuring out every single outcome, because that is a lot better, okay? This is a lot better. I could say more, but I think I'm going to be giving up the rest of the reading and what we can learn from it. Because I know what I've learned from this situation as a young mother, as somebody who was trying to make ends meet with the money that we had. All of this played very much in our situation, okay? I felt I needed to have control absolutely over everything. Okay, so what does my past self have to say to me? What would our past self have to say to us? Okay. Whoa. All right. The Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. Okay. I'm going to get a clarifier for that. The Five of Wands is very much being in conflict. And to me is look for peace. But if you stand your ground and there's a lot of conflict and you're not malleable, it can be very much interesting. Okay. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. When you stand in conflict, okay, all the time, when you're unbending and unwilling, there will be cups that will spill, okay? Because you are not, you think that these cups are rooted and they're not. The wind will pick them up and make them topple over. And then you no longer have control of this situation, okay? So your past self would say that this has caused a lot of cups to fall, okay? To relinquish control to the ridiculous. Sometimes things happen and you have no control. The only thing that you can do is look for peace. And I think this is really what this is really what our past selves would want to say. You can stand your ground. And you can try to have control over the situation, but when you can't, look for peace instead. Because you're going to end up regretting a lot of things, okay? Or you may even lose a lot of things this way by being unbending and unwilling, okay? Okay, so why would our past self share a message like that? Wow, it just came right out. That's funny. Because it's transformation, and it's written, the Queen of Wands, it's written, I'm naturally creative, okay? But you have the transformation card. Why would our past selves want us to know this? Because we are always changing. We are always moving and learning how to better ourselves, okay? And realizing that control is something that is somewhat of an illusion, and that the best that we can do is just make the best out of a situation is the best thing that we have, okay? It helps us transform, and it helps our creativity not being so stringent. We can be more bending, then we can get more creative in what we are doing, okay? I had such a problem, I'm going to stop here because I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I had such a problem with control that years and years ago when my son was very, very young, about 6 months, H1N1 came in. I don't know if you guys are aware. It's a little bit, it was very scary. It was scarier than coronavirus because the death rate was like 50%. I was in an area where it was very, very contagious, and I was working in the public where I was very susceptible to it, and I got really scared. This was something I could not control. And then I started getting anxious to the point where I thought, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to have anxiety attacks. I'm going to lose my mind. And I had to come up with this. And thank God Spirit was with me at the time, even though I may not have acknowledged it. They sent me so many loving messages. And finally the one that stuck was, I have fears, but they do not have me. Okay, so this is about relinquishing, relinquishing control. I do apologize. It feels like my tongue just about tripped all over the place. Control over a situation. So this is basically what this is saying. My past self, I am positive this would be a big one. Okay, you have to realize it. It is, there are situations where you are able to control. You are able to say no more. and make a life for yourself, but sometimes the circumstances are coming from the outside. And if it's Mother Nature, such as COVID or H1N1, coming around and at any moment can take something away, doesn't mean that by not fearing it, it won't take something away, but there isn't much you can do. So you can either live in fear or you can simply live. Live for today, live for the moment, and relish and love every moment of every day. I'm probably saying too much. This is probably the reading. This is probably what Spirit, but it doesn't matter whether it comes out now or after. Okay, yeah, of course. What can I learn from my past self? I just probably said that whole thing, and they'll just take out a card. What can I? Okay, so I'm going to take this card. Okay. It's the Three of Wands, and it says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. And it has the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is always look for good news. Okay, the Three of Wands is go ahead and live. Go ahead and launch. Live your life, okay? You have the energy to realize your goals. You have the energy to go, even if you don't have control. And this will, of course, tie into the entire week, where sometimes you have the intuition to do something, but not everything is controlled. Not everything is planned. Not everything is to your liking. You may have to throw a little bit of caution to the wind. Maybe not a ton. I mean, you may, like with my husband and I, he is more than comfortable taking care of me while I explore this part of my life. But for some people, it may not be like that. But for some people, maybe. Or maybe it's just the fact that they don't feel comfortable letting somebody take the reins while they explore their own lives. But if you can, do it, right? If you can do it, go ahead and do it. All right. How can I show love to my past self for all the things that they've gone through, for all the things that they've taught me, all the experiences that have gotten me to this point? I mean, think about it. Think of all the awesome lessons you have learned from the trials and tribulations that you've gone through. I love this. This is a Devil card, but look what it says at the bottom. It says, I am free of whatever is holding me back. And it's got the Ten of Cups. Nope, that's a Nine of Cups, sorry. That's got the Nine of Cups with it. Just think about this. This is wonderful. This is like wishes and blessings coming true, okay? How can you show love for your past self? By learning from the cycles that you've gone through, okay? By breaking past those to be free of whatever's holding you back, to make your wishes and your blessings come true for you. Then all this stuff that you've learned in the past will have been, it won't have been for nothing, okay? You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you look. And you can do this even without having control over the entire situation. And again, like I said yesterday, don't put yourself in peril. And again, I will add to this because sometimes I get comments of I want this and I want that. You still have to put in the work. You can't just say, I want $1 million and not put any effort. Unless you win a lotto ticket, I'm very sorry. We do live in the human world. It's just, I mean, you have to put the steps forward to attract it to you, okay? And some of that involves work. Some of that involves a lot of passion and perseverance. And we have that in spades, Pisces. Most of the time when we're wishing, we're already working hard at what we're wishing for. But if you're planning to just be lazy and hope that things just kind of land at you, well, that's just not gonna happen. And, you know, don't waste your time thinking that it will, okay? The only people who end up like that are people who are freeloaders. Sorry, but I gotta say it, okay? Alright, so, what came out? There's no place like home. There is no place like home. But you know what? Home is wherever you make it. It can be with people that you are with, people that you love, and that is the card 50. Let me see here. What does that say? I love these cards. That's why I keep reading to see what the meaning is. I do love these cards very much. This is authenticity. Coming home to yourself. Coming home to yourself. Wonderful. Feeling at home. Arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. Okay? So there you go. This is home. Home is wherever you call home. That can be home inside of you. Feeling comfortable to do a journey even though you may not have all the control over it. I'm going to pull one of these beautiful tarot cards because I love the sayings on it. Guardian of action. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves a spotlight. So it's your time, Pisces, okay? Regardless of what you may think, okay? This is your time. And you may not have all the you may not have every single answer yet, but you know it's your time to move into this. You know it's your time to make things happen for yourself. So go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Learn from the past, okay? Everything that you have done in the past, every little lesson that's been so painful for you to learn, the moments of anxiety, where, like myself, realized that you really had no control over probably anything at all, that it was all an illusion. But having to live with that just the same, it's a real revelation, but it's also a very big positive in your life. When I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. If I have seen any messages come through this week, Pisces, it's that. It's been coming through over and over this week that you can trust your intuition. You can trust the universe. You can trust your guides. And even though you may not feel like you have complete control over the situation, you are supported. You are loved. And you have learned a lot through your life. You have learned how to live. And you have learned how to trust in the beauty of life and the chaos of life and still come out shining like a penny. Oh, nice. Thanks for the great finish there, Spirit. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have, please don't forget to subscribe before you take off. And I will see you tomorrow night, Pisces. Take good care of yourself. Let me know how you are. And thank you for your support. A lot of love and a lot of life and a lot of light. Take care.